The views and opinions expressed in the Golden Boot podcast are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Golden Boot podcast as a whole.
Y'all ready to get rolling? Quiet on the set. Hey, welcome back. I gotta find, man, I be having to move my seat. Welcome back. Another hot episode, HBCU Hour. It's your boy Pooh Bear. Back by 85%. What you about, 85, 75?
Yeah, I'm about 80, somewhere around up in there.
80% back. My man, Aunt Petty Murphy. I would say how you doing, my boy, but we just I might skip that part tonight. Thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, I'm here though. I wasn't gonna miss this one. I couldn't
Yeah,
miss
buddy.
this one.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna tell y'all. So those of y'all who watch HBCU Nightly, M&D, anything, you know what I'm saying, with the crew, y'all know Marcolm Banks. Me at Marcolm. Y'all know him. Banks hit me up last night. Was like, hey, what time the show? I was like, it's 9 o'clock Eastern time. He's like, okay. About 7:45, 7:50. So, hey, what a link for the show. I'm like, Banks, the show tomorrow. He's like, all right, I was locked and loaded. I was ready. I was like, oh, I can't wait for tonight. Because I already know Erica gonna be on here. She said she'll a little bit late. My camera too high. So, but she's gonna be a little bit late. But I already know what time it is with that. I don't know what Josh we gonna get. I'm sorry, Joshua Sims Senior. I don't know which one of them we gonna get. You know, he vacation, golf mode and stuff. I don't know what we gonna get from Josh tonight. But Banks, I already know he came in, shotgun ready. Talk that talk. So
Banks to bring that heat tonight.
Listen, I gotta find out because I'm trying to find where the hype came from. Because there's a lot of people saying Morgan year.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to figure
even Monday.
Yeah.
They were saying that, they expect Morgan to be the MEAC representation in the Celebration Bowl. So we got a lot of
I'm trying to figure out where the hype for Morgan came from. I know where it came from. It's his alter ego been stirring up trouble with everybody. I ain't gonna speak him up because that man pop up like Beetlejuice.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
The other MEAC Marcolm, and then there's the other one, MEAC. That man be popping up like Beetlejuice. Because
hey, he gonna be conflicted though. If they make the Celebration Bowl, he gonna be conflicted because he don't want the Celebration Bowl. He ready to be in the playoff. So I want them to make it just to see what happens to the other MEAC guy.
He be out there. We ain't no real school. We ain't play at the white folks. That's oh man, but there's some other stuff going on, man. I gotta find out about, man. I want to get their opinion, but first, man, you know what we got to do. We gotta give a shout out to our sponsors over at BetOnline. BetOnline.ag. We'll be back in 1 minute. BetOnline.ag is your number one source for all your sports information, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds, lines, and player injury reports for this year's NBA and NHL playoffs. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters. This season, we have you covered for all your sports wagering needs. We have everything from NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL to golf, tennis, UFC, and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games that you can play right from your home.
Head on over to betonline.ag today or use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use the promo code BLEAV to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts.
Man, y'all know we had to bring the fellas in. I can't talk North Carolina Central without bringing this man up. Y'all know him from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. Joshua Sims Senior. And y'all know we were just talking about him. He came and he said he was ready. I thought I was gonna have to play the Rocket theme. I was gonna Eye of a Tiger. I don't know. Marcolm Banks is in the building. I gotta update your graphic, Banks, because we gotta add M&D on there. But fellas, welcome back, man.
Pleasure to be here, man. Pleasure to be here as always, man. Here with family, always amongst family. Hey, Pooh and Ant. Hey, I just came back from one of y'all stumping grounds, man. I was in New Orleans last week. Man, it was beautiful, man. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Minus the little bit of rain we got down there.
It's gonna do that about every day.
Always gonna do that. But I hit the Caesars right there right off like close to Canal Street. Definitely went with the Cafe Du Monde, got some beignets. You know what I mean? Went on a couple tours. Man, this was my 4th time going to New Orleans, but this was Wifey's 1st time. And man, just took in some good time, man. The restaurants down there, hit one of Emerald's restaurants down there. I had to hit the spot. It was a spot right across from our hotel that's Black owned, that's known for, I guess, they turkey wings. Oh my goodness, they had the New Orleans barbecue sauce that they say is the New Orleans style barbecue sauce on the turkey wings. Had some pork neck, but I mean it was dog. Listen, bro, New Orleans is probably, without a shadow of a doubt, probably the best place in the country for food and hospitality and tourism, dog. Like it is second to none. And then you got to come in. Man, they know how to have a great time
down there, bro.
Yeah, facts, real talk, bro. I enjoy myself, bro.
Well, it's funny because you said minus. I thought you was going to say minus the Bourbon Street smell. I was like, well, you got to.
I actually didn't. You know what, Pooh? I actually didn't hit Bourbon Street.
Okay.
This time, just bro, I'm married now, bro. I can't be going on Bourbon Street, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even hit Bourbon.
I can't go Bourbon Street no more,
y'all,
bro.
It just
eyes be wandering. Too many eyes be wandering.
Y'all know what's funny?
For real, nah.
When we go to Bourbon, my wife be like, when we go to New Orleans, she be like, let's go to Bourbon Street.
For real?
Yeah.
We trying to get to that place. You know what I'm saying? The next time we go, maybe wife would be like, let's go to Bourbon Street. But I knew not for her first. For her first time,
you gotta work the way up.
You gotta work your way up.
You gotta initiate.
Yeah, she gotta say, let's go to Bourbon Street. I'm gonna but I'm gonna drop little hints. You know what I mean? Like, man, I heard this restaurant on Bourbon Street. We tried. You know what I mean? Man, it's a little hotter on this side, but I always heard Bourbon Street got, cool fans and stuff like that. I'm gonna just drop little hints, little nuggets.
I'm gonna tell you the first time. So first time I ever went to Bourbon Street.
Oh man.
I was in 5th grade.
Hey,
5th. Allow me to reintroduce myself. God, dog.
And not just that, it was after the Bayou Classic.
Oh boy, you grew up that day.
Yeah,
listen.
You became a grown man that day.
When I got back to Mobile, I had a beard.
720 credit score, insurance, hair on the chest, taco meat right there.
Taco
meat. We gotta go back to New Orleans next time. We gotta hit the zoo. You know what I'm saying, Daddy? Hey, Daddy, can we go to the zoo next time?
Hell, yeah, look at that, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but first of all, come on in this house, take them shoulders off, put them in the closet, take that deep voice, put it in the kitchen, and then we can I have my son back. But yeah, that's Bourbon Street.
Pooh went into the house and said, man, life is hard, man. That's why we go back on Bourbon Street to enjoy ourselves, Daddy.
Life too short, Daddy. Life too short. Hey, but Mobile too. Mobile is my next spot. Wifey has never actually traveled. We drove down because she wanted to see the Mississippi Delta, see everything kind of on that edge of the Gulf Coast. And so we drove through Mobile, drove through the Gump. We had to drive through the Gump. Drove through a little bit of Mississippi.
I hope you sped up, but go ahead. I mean, I love my people there. Shout out to the Gump. I lived there for 10 years. It's nice, but I speed up.
I would tell the story. I will tell the story about what happened at the gas station when we stopped in Montgomery, but
Exactly.
I don't want. I don't want to take too much time.
What? It was a normal day for you. Never mind.
You better stop it. You better
it
go.
wasn't. That ain't normal.
Everybody who listen, first of all, everybody who travel on 65, no, you're gonna either stop at that Love's on right outside of Montgomery,
That's exactly where I stopped too.
or you're gonna stop in Prattville. You was not finna stop. You stop in Montgomery, it's desperation.
But look, I stopped in the Gump, had that experience, and said, "Nah, let me go on down here to this Love's." You know what I mean? But you know how it is.
Yeah, but man, Banks, man, what's been up with you, man, since the last time we hollered at you, man? What's been going on, man? You got M&D going now?
We got
you and
M&D
Dave
going. Yeah, we on hiatus until Bossman over here tell us you back on.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
But we itching. We conversing every day, trying to come up with new content. We do got something that's going to be ready to go when we do get back on for. I don't know if it's half a season or the new half a season. How we say?
Nah, it's the full season. Which I mean, Banks. I mean, for those who don't know, we take a break during the summer.
No, I'm saying because we came mid-year with it though with M&D.
So y'all started in January,
Yeah,
but y'all will be back. Y'all show, but it's their show. I mean, listen. We they my partners.
But I don't know whether
it's
to call
their
it season 2. We gonna call it season 2. We call it season 2.
That's y'all call. I think you should.
Right. Well, so for season 2, I got something that I think ties into my favorite things: football, history, and us, the culture. And
I like it.
I think for especially what's been going on within the dynamics of collegiate football and the business that's a part of it, as it pertains to us in the Celebration Bowl, I think now more than ever we need to have that discussion. So when we come back from break, that's what I'm going to go with. It might be a history lesson. It might be a little bit boring. Something y'all not used to, but I got to get it off my chest. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a conversation.
Well, I love that. What do we call that transition? That I'm gonna let you know. So I ain't gonna let you use all your content, but we got to go there. We got to talk about this. All the hype. I ain't gonna say hype. All the chatter, the scuttlebutts in the streets is talking about the Celebration Bowl being moved up, and the SWAC need to move these dates. They need to do this and they need to do that. I know y'all MEAC don't really affect y'all too much, but thoughts on this whole conversation?
Well, I mean, Banks. I mean, you can go first if you feel, but I think personally, man, there's a lot of conversations about really nothing. Okay, the Celebration Bowl, for a lot of people who don't understand the historical context around the Celebration Bowl. Celebration Bowl is the only bowl game that exists on the FCS subdivision currently. All right. So that's the first thing, is that we have intellectual property rights. Our conferences co-own the Celebration Bowl with ESPN events.
Right.
So for those of there's a lot of media personalities and talking heads inside of the space who are misquoting that. And for me, I'm glad, Pooh, that you gave the opportunity for me to break that down. ESPN events is a different subsidiary of Disney, right? They handle a completely different component of Disney. They focus on the events component, and they're actually contracted with ESPN and the family of networks that exist inside of ESPN, as well as with ABC, to be able to showcase their events on television. All right. There's no other events, major sports events, as it pertains to college bowl games, company entity that is more involved in college bowl games than ESPN events. They put on over 90% of the bowl games that exist inside of the family of bowls during the season, right? During the postseason.
20 plus, ain't it?
Of the 20 plus bowl games, they put on over 90%.
30. It's over 30 bowl games, but I think it was like they're at 20 plus events that they themselves host.
It's at least 90%, right? Yeah. And so these are two different entities, man. And so for those who, I know that there's a group of people who would like to be able to sound like they know what this is. There's a lot of context that needs to exist there before people start just saying that. The second thing is ESPN events pays the Mideastern Athletic Conference and the Southwestern Athletic Conference to participate in a bowl game that they co-own. That does not necessarily exist everywhere, ladies.
with all the other bowls either, right?
That doesn't exist in
You
every
won't
bowl.
see that anywhere else.
You don't see that anywhere else, right? And so I think that the reason why I'm giving that context, Pooh, is to help people to understand what would you want the bowl game to do, because this is not an ESPN events only conversation. They got to reach out to the MEAC, they got to reach out to the SWAC to have this conversation. These conferences are ran by presidents and chancellors, not the commissioners. People got beef with that. I mean, I get whatever your beef is. I feel you. But these conferences are run by presidents and chancellors. They are the ones who push the decisions and have the conversations, and then they're working for the board of trustees and the board of governors for their individual institutions. So I say, if you don't like this, you want to know where you start with your board of trustees. If you don't like that the game was moved up, start with your board of trustees at your institution, right? Tell them that this inconveniences you and a series of alumni associations and chapters. And what you're going to quickly find out is that when you had that conversation, you're going to say, well, according to you, it inconveniences them. But according to the overall system and the dollar figure that we've negotiated and asked for, it doesn't inconvenience that. And so, listen, man, I don't think that the SWAC nor the MEAC need to do anything as it pertains to this, man. Man, we good. We got a bowl game. We have an opportunity in the next series for us to negotiate a better deal. We have the opportunity to negotiate larger funds and get more money. All right. We have an opportunity not only to negotiate those things, but if we want to take this, which we co-own, if they want to take this and take it to another network, they can. But they're going to have to be willing to pay some money up front. Some of y'all asking to go work at some networks that don't want to cut no check. All right. These are businesses, man. And this postseason opportunity was a way for us to, one, generate some money in a way that other conferences in FCS just aren't able to do.
All other conferences in the FCS just can't.
Well, I said any other. No other conference in FCS is able to do this from their postseason perspective. Everybody else that goes to the playoffs, you're lucky. First of all, you got to bid to host the games. After you bid to host the games, you got to put people a large chunk of the revenue that they gonna let you get, that you're gonna make, you got to give back to the NCAA. So it's
in 2014 when Morgan played at large bid Richmond.
Yep.
Richmond put out $100K to host the game.
That they lost money on, ladies and gentlemen. They lost money on that game. So I'm with everybody in saying that there's other places that we can go to shop this. We now know there's more options now available, from streaming to traditional linear television, and we got to get away from saying linear versus cable. It's all video, and what we're buying, what they're selling to us, and what we're buying, and what they're buying from us is our video inventory. How that looks is different for different companies. Some have video on demand inventory. I've been the person on the front lines clamoring for us to separate these different assets. These are assets. For us to separate these assets, our video on demand, our collection of games that we can go back all the way to 1970. That's video on demand inventory. We can sell that separate from our live show television inventory. Like, all of this goes into, we're talking about one game that the MEAC and SWAC co-own together. One. And they have an entity that's willing to pay them for this one game. We got to start operating like the SEC and the ACC does, and the Big 10 and the Big 12. They break down every single game as an asset. Every single thing.
NFL too.
NFL does it the best.
The best, yeah.
They micro asset every single thing. So I'm hearing people on the fact that, moving the game up, create some sort of, I'm not going to get into that because everybody didn't get a chance to play this game on the collegiate level. And so we'll be having a lot of nuanced conversations from people who may not understand that ring rust is just as serious, or it can be just as detrimental as, I just played last week. If I've been off 3 weeks, I can come out flat.
You you come out with a soft tissue injury because you're not used to being exposed.
Yeah, you've been playing for 9 out of the last 10 weeks, and then all of a sudden you off for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Dog, that's how you blow out a knee.
Yeah.
So you blow out a knee. And for most of y'all don't understand, in those practices leading up to a bowl game like this, it's touch and go. This ain't live practice where you going full speed ahead trying to knock somebody up. It's touch and go. You ain't had no live practice
jerseys.
like that since camp.
Straight jerseys.
Yeah, you in shells.
And if it's cold, you got sweaters.
At most you might be in shells, helmet and shoulder pads, then you in shorts. At most you in shells. Yep. But dog, that's how you end up creating. And all jokes aside, I mean, Banks ain't lying. Coach really probably trying to make a point if you in shells.
Be doing that for real, bro.
If over half of your practices leading up to a bowl game, you in shells, and you in shells. And you in, I'm talking about, and listen, when you in shells, when you in shells now, you do have your lower body pads on. You do have your thigh pads and your hip pads in because you got a girdle on. You don't have your knee pads in, but you everything except for your knee pads, you got your butt padding, you got everything in except for your knee pads. So you're in shells. So you can get touched up. Coach probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed if y'all touching up during bowl game.
Or he trying to send a message to y'all.
Or he trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing sweet. He trying to send a message. It ain't sweet. Don't think y'all getting ready to just sit around here and get fat and not do. You don't get too comfortable. So my whole point, Pooh, is that, man. Like, listen, man. I get the conversation, and I know that the HBCU community is dying for conversation, man. And this is the reason why we got shows like this. That's why we got all of these shows and we got all these networks. And some people have podcasts. Everybody's got different identifiers for what they call their show, their network, their pod. That's why these exist, so we can have these conversations, because I know people are dying for the conversation, but sometimes, man, we got to understand the nuance and the context in the conversation. All right, moving the game up a week was smart. All right, for those of y'all who think that whoever's coming out of the SWAC is going to be at some level of a disadvantage because they played in the championship game the week prior, dog, that's not a reality, man. That's not a reality. Would you rather have the game been on a Wednesday and the stadium be empty?
Right.
Because that was a possibility. That came out of HBCU game day. Or you move it to a Friday and everybody traveling, people still got to work. You know what I mean? Dog, people got to work, man.
Or move it to the week after and you're competing with other bowl games.
Well, not only competing against other bowl games, you would have had to compete. You would have had to compete, the second round of the CFP?
Second round of CFP.
You would have had to compete with another weekend of NFL Saturday slate of football.
Yep.
And you would have had to compete, I think at that point, no, it wouldn't. Well, the FCS would have already. They would have been on their hiatus until the national. Yeah, because I think the third week,
not the week after, the week before Christmas, they play.
Okay, so then, with that being said, okay, you would have had to then contend with the FCS Final Four. So, like at that point, now you're just dealing with a whole gamut of other games of competition that you're not going to be as visible as you once were. So like it doesn't make sense, especially when we've built this culture of now, at first I thought it was corny, but it actually does ring true. We kick off bowl season.
We do.
And so now having that niche notoriety, it means something to have the Celebration Bowl stand out within and of itself.
And there's going to be a time. Listen, we're not advocating for us to run away from competition. Right. We're not advocating for us to keep moving the bowl game so we can run away from competition. There's going to be a time. There's going to be a time where this is going to be ready to compete with some of your bigger bowl games with college football playoffs. Right now, it's not that time. All right. Right now, it's not that time.
Well,
this is not the time for us to compete.
Never mind.
And I also think that moving it right now isn't saying you're scared of competition. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Moving it now just says that we have other opportunities to be able to showcase the product, you know what I mean, at a better vantage point for us. Now,
and it don't change the paper. There's
gonna come a time where it's not advantageous to move the game anymore, and then you're gonna have to face that competition. But right now, it's advantageous to move it, so you do what's best for you.
That's a perfect example, man. Perfect analogy.
I give John Grant a lot of credit, and it's true.
And not just John Grant. Do not just give John Grant the credit. John Grant and our commissioners, both the commissioners together.
Yeah, the stakeholders in both the MEAC and SWAC, along with the presidents and all that. Why give us credit, and because me as a player, when this went out and the polls were taking all that stuff by Stephen J and all of them back in the day, we was dead set against it for competition reasons.
Yep.
But looking back on it, 9 years later,
That's crazy.
it's only 9 years.
That's crazy.
It's the 12th largest bowl, if you will.
Yep.
Out of almost 40. Right? From the and on top of that, it's the only FCS bowl out of almost 40 FBS bowls. So you're looking from perspective where now if you then jump into that 11 to 10 slot, you have the New Year's 6. So that's 6 right there. Or really 7, depending on like the option.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yep.
Right. So you really have like 7 bowl games that are historically Rose Bowl, Fiesta, et cetera, that
Orange
everybody
Bowl.
knows. Cotton, right? Everybody
Cotton,
knows
yep.
Orange. And then you have like your historic. I don't know if the Gator Bowl is running as Gator, but
The Gator Bowl is the historic bowl. Yep.
But
Citrus Bowl.
the Gator Bowl, the Citrus Bowl, and then the Sun Bowl. Like you still have these others, and right behind it is the Celebration Bowl,
And we co-own it.
we co-own
it. We can't name them.
We also,
Go ahead.
and just to to add to that, we also have amongst the top half, it's definitely top half. I think top third though, payouts of bowls.
There's some G5. There's a bunch of G5s that wish they had the payout that the Celebration Bowl has.
Yeah.
That wish that had the series of event. Dog, I don't think people understand the hospitality that these young men get to experience at this bowl game.
Please tell me, because I need to know for December.
Like, listen, and I hope that everybody gets a chance to experience it, right? Everything from gifts that they get by way of participating that happens at the big bowl games as well.
Right. Like that,
Right?
like you see the movies and stuff like that. Yeah.
Stuff you see in the movies, gifts,
Right.
and all of that stuff. They get dinners, multiple dinners. All right, sponsored. They get a chance to go through the college football. They get to stay at one of the best hotels.
Yeah.
All of their stuff is paid for. It's all expense paid. The band, all expense paid. Now you got an opportunity where the band also get a chance to come compete. And I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm saying you have all of these things taken care of, and then on top of that, come on, man.
You see.
Hold on. I told her to come in with the heat. Hold on. I guess when you win to celebrate, I'm not sorry. When you win the MEAC, I ain't gonna say celebrate. When you win the MEAC, you just show up when you want to show up. Welcome to the show.
And when you lose the Celebration Bowl, you welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Howard's very own Miss Erica Lee. Hey, E. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, friends. Hi.
What up, sis?
Hey, Erica.
How you doing? Hi, Banks. How
That
are
was
you?
so dry.
Got that hair flowing. I see you, Easky.
Indeed, it's summer.
I hope it's humid tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, that's a not nice thing to say. It's a very not nice thing to
bro.
say.
Oh man, that's wrong. That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Man.
I hold on. I've been trying to get this couple of these comments up. Your good man Troy said NCCU sucks. He said
well, guess what? We'll beat us. We'll beat us.
Y'all went 1-10, by the way, too, Troy.
Yeah, no. Well, let's. I just want to keep it. I just want to keep it simple.
Oh, by the way, hold on.
Troy,
Can I say something real quick?
We gonna get. Hold up. I'm gonna get to Quebec. I think you
what they
finna say what I
said this
think you finna
Monday.
say.
Yo,
We gonna get to that. I do want to put this comment up though. Ladarius is absolutely right. Whoever wins will have to just show up. It's just the bottom line.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Play ball, man.
Yeah,
Play ball, man. Listen, man, and for all of us out here in the world, man, listen, man, these youngsters don't need no excuses, man. Y'all stop giving them excuses. These youngsters don't need no excuses, man. Y'all knock this off, man. Because y'all ain't actually got to go be in that weight room. Y'all ain't actually got to put them pads on. Y'all ain't actually got to run out of that tunnel and run on that field and go play a ball game. Y'all stop giving these youngsters them excuses, man. All right, play ball, man. All right, this is the type of stuff, man, that I'm gonna be honest with. For a lot of y'all don't even understand, man. They see this stuff, bro. That's why I came out and said I pray to God that these youngsters ain't listening to some of y'all. Y'all making excuses, and if you'll make excuses for them for football, what kind of excuses will you make for them for? Never mind. I ain't going there. Go ahead, Boo.
All right. I just want to put it because Banks was getting to it before we actually really start talking about each team. I just want y'all to know. I should have clipped it and played it for y'all. Y'all former classmates, I guess you could say. MEAC mates, Hampton and North Carolina team. They was talking real greasy about things. Hampton said, "Shoot, we should have stayed in the MEAC. We would have been made the Celebration Bowl the way these teams playing."
No, dog. How you gonna quantify?
But they were in the MEAC and never made no Celebration Bowl. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but listen, man. How you gonna quantify beating? 9 and 10 wins, dog? Dog, ain't nobody scared of going to no Hampton, man. Who do you think they talking to?
Dog.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Who did you even get to talk about Hampton?
This ain't balance. This ain't baloncesto.
The pirate
ship. The pirate ship came.
The only people that talk publicly about that institution.
Them folks just be talking, man.
The HBCU Herman Canes or whatever they call themselves.
Hey, man.
Oh man, he's not
Uncle Ruckus.
That man did say that Hampton was the
truly Uncle Ruckus.
He said they were the Republican HBCU. He did say
that. He ain't lying.
Of George H.W. Bush on your campus.
Yeah,
they talked about that. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
But he said
they deserve to be on the loose.
He said it like he was proud of it though. That was what got me though.
They are. They absolutely proud of it. And it ain't just recent grads. I'm talking about you talk to grads of Hampton from 40, 50 years ago. Yeah. They say the same thing.
They love Nixon. Listen, there's lead in that tidal water area now. That's the problem. There's lead in that tidal water. That's why they talk crazy.
Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking about crazy? You not in Florida. They talk crazy.
Because
man.
Troy
went on. Yeah, Troy went on. But Dave was with him. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I hope he watches. Dave was with him, and I'm telling it all.
Bros though.
Man, listen. You cannot accept the narratives of single win football programs, right? We listen, like, when we talking SWAC football, do we even listen to the opinion of Valley or UAPB? We don't even listen to their opinions, all right? Like, how we get to a place just for the sake of participation trophy, that we get to the place like, so since everybody get a participation trophy, we gonna listen to the antics of a football program who won one football game last year. I'm saying they're the football program from the MEAC that actually led the country at one point.
Own your statue. Own your campus. Salute.
But you can't not be proud of the statue, but be proud of your former.
Never mind.
I digress. I digress.
I will say this. I give Reek and Jeff credit. They will swear off anything Dr. Harvey. They will.
They love Dr. They don't love Dr. Harvey?
No.
I'm surprised. They might be the only two Hamptonians in the history of Hampton Institute, also known as Hampton University. They might be the only two in history that do not love Dr. Harvey.
Yeah. No, I know a couple, but they'll never say it publicly. So I shout out to Rick on that.
So then they don't.
Most of them pray 5 times a day.
If they won't say,
they face the East. They pray 5 times a day to Dr. Harvey.
Oh my God, bro.
What? Oh, what?
Hold on. We ain't played the disclaimer in a minute. Where's the disclaimer? What is the? I can't. It's been so long. I can't even find it.
That boy Banks is about to say. That boy Banks is about to say Salama Harvey.
And do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Golden Boot podcast as a whole.
Salama Harvey, boy. That boy Banks crazy.
Oh my God.
That boy busy crazy.
But it was funny though. It was funny.
Hold it, Banks. Y'all are going to Hampton this year. You're going down there, correct?
Yeah. I got them. They gonna beat Hampton, man. Come on, man. They gonna beat Hampton.
funny though.
I'm not saying they won't. I just said in
Yeah,
general.
I got them being Hampton, man.
Like Armstrong
It's
is
MEAC
cute.
over them outsiders, man. MEAC over them outsiders, man.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. It was funny. It was funny hearing Hampton talk about how great the quarterback play was in the CAA and all this on the same podcast with Dave, who couldn't even get 100 yards passing from his quarterback in a game last year.
Yep.
Fellow colonized, right? A fellow colonized, school, and they had 5 quarterbacks, and none of them get 100 yards a game.
None of them couldn't get 100 yards.
And I'm surprised. And I'm surprised that people even when we start talking about sports like football, men's basketball, if we talking women's bowling or we talking track and field. Like maybe we bring them on to talk. I'm talking about for the school down the highway. If we talking women's bowling and track and field, outdoor track and field, then you know what I mean. I understand. I'm surprised that people even want to hear their perspective. What could we expect from that football program other than an even number of wins?
Dave said 5.
Yeah, he did.
I watched. Dave said 5.
I listen. I wrote down. And I'm gonna get y'all's tonight. I'm putting down what everybody say they gonna, the wins. I'm just because I'm petty.
Lord have mercy.
These folks done lost their mind, man. But it's okay. Well, August will be here soon enough.
Dave said 5, and Hampton said what? 6?
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Now they said they had the best team last year. Right? They said they had the best team.
Hampton said that their best team is this year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
With a brand new head coach.
That's the brand new head coach. The coach was part of the problem last year.
I do want to say that they did say. I think we mentioned Howard. Howard's best chance to beat them was last year. They're gonna smoke them this year. I think I said I could be wrong. I could be making that up. If I am making it up, oh well. What they gonna do?
For one.
MEAC Unity.
Wrong.
MEAC Unity.
Is Jared Hunter still at Howard University?
Oh, he's okay. I did. He said we said that. All right. I'm glad.
Is Eden James still at Howard University?
Yes, and several of those players got injured in the fourth quarter when Hampton made their run last year. So
is Casey Hawthorne still at Howard University?
Absolutely, he is.
Give me Howard by 7. Give me Howard by 7.
All right.
I'll tell you this.
Lawrence Scott call the play. That's it. As long as
they got the quarterback. They got the quarterback you played against as the Cold C now. You played against him. I didn't play. Actually, no, I did. I played 1 year against G McGee.
Who?
I didn't know they promoted him.
Yeah. G just got the promotion. He just got the promotion to passing game coordinator.
But no.
Shout out to G.
Between installing,
he's getting inducted into our.
There's difference between installing and calling the play. If he gets
you know who calling the plays up there, bro.
See, that's what.
I'll say this: the Howard fan base.
Oh man,
McGee never lost to Hampton. McGee never lost to Hampton Institute. So having him on the offensive team isn't a bad thing.
G McGee is going to be a good addition to that. Good promotion. It's a good promotion.
I hope he's allowed to call plays. That's all I'm saying.
You know he ain't calling no plays, bro. You know Larry gonna call them plays.
Lawrence.
I mean, we don't have a named offensive coordinator still.
Yeah,
because you know who your offensive coordinator.
And he's
Lawrence,
my man Larry.
I'll say this: the Howard fan base. There's not been like a peep or mention about the loss to FAMU, the Celebration Bowl. The off-season talk has all been that game on September 21st. We moved on from Celebration Bowl. That game on September 21st is the only thing that matters.
Got to whoop George.
And Larry Scott has never beaten that school, and it's a problem. It's a problem.
Hold on, but this is what got me though. Them boys from Hampton talked about the MEAC as if it's like 1951 and we second class citizens.
Man, they lost to North.
They said, hold on. They said several things. They said for one, See, it's a lot of sophistication in the CAA play, right? They got quarterbacks who know how to utilize the field, especially their tight ends, right? Hey, and who I was locked in. I was listening now.
Yeah, they said.
Then on top of that, they said, well, and on top of that, you don't necessarily need your 4-3 earners. You don't need athletic receivers because in the CAA, they got possession receivers. They got guys who know how to get open and continue the drives downfield. Like, bro, I have never heard pandering and just like the groveling of thanking the good Lord you're in the other neighborhood, like to save my life. I'll never see like, oh my God. Listen, there's a statue of Lincoln, okay, in Washington, D.C. Okay, it's called the Emancipation Statue. Now, I'll tell you what, in the 1870s, when I was put up post Lincoln's death, Frederick Douglass hated it. But I can promise you, how they was talking the other day was definitely the epitome of that statue. Y'all go look at it yourself.
Have y'all seen this statue? Have you seen this statue? Oh my God, Banks.
It's the truth. What
Stop it.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I heard what I heard. I was heated. But don't worry. Hey, Brother Spencer, Reek, Jeff, all them boys, August 31st coming. Don't worry about it.
Hey, look. Hey, listen, Pooh and that. Let me tell y'all this. I'm going to leave it this because I know we got to move on. But tell Hampton, they don't got to run away from that 919 phone call that's coming in. All right? Eventually, you're going to have to answer that phone. All right? Stop being scared of us, man.
Punk ass.
And don't say you ain't. And don't say you ain't scared because I'll pull receipts. We've been trying to get y'all on the schedule. Answer the phone. But it sound good that y'all talking about we're coming to MEAC. Sound good. All right. Ask your little buddies in the conference what happened to them last year.
Hey, the truth is coming, Adam.
Ask your big homies in that CAA what happened to them last year.
Eve can't help you come August 31st. The truth is coming.
Thanks. There's a Cheddar's on Mercury Boulevard too. Go there.
That's an inside joke, y'all. Y'all have no idea. The amount of research we did
too, because you can't have no alcohol out there.
It's Applebee's up there too.
All right.
MEAC Mike, you know where you going? Applebee's.
He ain't coming to no game, man.
All right. Before we go forward, we got to go back, and we ain't got to go back far. But we know what I'm saying. There's just I just want to talk about last season a little bit. Start with you, Banks. You guys had a very impressive win to start the season. Well, not was it start the season?
Yeah, it was start the season.
Start the season. Yeah. Had a very impressive win.
The last impressive win they had.
Damn.
And I'm gonna be honest, Banks.
Give me 1 second. Let me get my note.
Y'all hurt my feelings. I had Morgan State finishing second in the MEAC.
1 second, my
Talk
pen.
to me. What
pen not working?
Impressions on last season?
Hold that, Banks. My pen not working. Hold on.
Banks, I need to know what went well. Where you going? How you replacing what you lost?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go to the last statement first. What we lost, especially on the back end of our defense, is arguably one of the best defensive backs in the nation, let alone HBCU football, in Jordan Toles, who's actually right now in competition, vying for the third safety spot, and is in good standing of doing so right now too in a 90-man training camp that they have right now, and looking like it more and more that he's going to be invited to fall training camp as well. So that's a big void to fill. Talked to the safeties coach back in Coach Coleman back in April. It seems like Rufus Lovelace is going to be This dude, I can't stand him. I can't stand. All right, whatever. Lovelace is going to be the guy, that Swiss Army knife, if you will. He's about a 6'2", 195-pound safety, going into his, I think at this point, his junior year. He played. I would say probably a third of the snaps last year, because it was split between Brian Stukes and Jordan Tolles, who made up that safety backfield. But no, I froze because I'm looking at Josh, Miss Body. He got on my nerves trying to take look. He trying to take notes. I can't stand him.
What am I doing?
Nah, do go ahead, because I'm best believe I got my notes ready too. But you know, we still have 6'2.5", 205-pound returning sophomore. Last year was a freshman All-American, Jason Pavard at one corner, and then former All-American and Carl Vancy Decius at the other corner. So then we also got Jaden Carter, who was a D2 All-American DB, who's going to be replacing Javion Morton, I think, for the slot spot. So I think we got some guys that could fill that, but you know, that's a big void losing a guy like Jordan Tolles. Offensively, we lose JJ Davis, who eventually became the starter running back throughout the matriculation of the year. He had the most yards, I think. Last time I looked, it was somewhere around, I think, 400. But you know, he had elite speed. But this year's going to be, you know, back by committee. We have a couple guys that I think, well, maybe not more than a couple, probably three players that could be that committee. One in McGee, number 20, came from transfer from Fairmont State, played some in some action last year. Very decisive, one cut. I know. I don't want to say nothing right now. I really don't want to say nothing. I just want to say move on to the next person. That's what I want to say. But that's whatever. That's whatever. Listen, we got another kid. He came in new, number 1. I can't. His last name, I think, is Collins. I can't remember his first name. It's escaping me. So my apologies to that brother. But he looked good in spring game. Nice shifty player. Looked like he's about 5'9", 190. So he kind of compact. He had decent speed on him. And then we got a couple of freshmen. We got one boy coming in from Georgia, a 6'1", 210 boy. I don't know if he's going to start right away, but definitely make an impact on special teams, and hopefully we can ease him in to the fold of that running back committee later down in the season, especially when it gets towards conference play, especially towards October 26th when we need him in goal line situations. And then from an O-line perspective, we lose Dexter Carr, which was a third-team all-conference player. He was our senior, and I think he started almost every game for like the last 4 years, or maybe 4 years. But he's gone now. But we return the lion's share of our O-line, with the majority being the bookend tackle, Kahari Finley. He's 6'7", or 6'6". About now he's about 300. He was injured for the latter half of the season, but when he did play in the first half of the season, he looked damn good. So y'all can try to bring y'all best. He gonna stop that in the bud. I know. It's annoying. We also got returning. I think he'd be a redshirt junior because he didn't play enough games. Matt Lowe. He's a transfer from Fresno State. I can't stand it. Whatever. I'm gonna keep talking. He's a transfer from Fresno State. He's a 6'6", 255-pound tight end that was utilized early in the season, especially in not only blocking but a lot of receiving sets. But he got injured. I think after actually Central, he got injured and didn't play for the rest of the year. So we'll see if we could get the medical red shirt off of that. And then I think what everybody want. Well, let me stop because I got to give props to who are returning on the defensive side as well. But y'all know, the best damn defensive lineman in HBCU football. If not HBCU football, it got to be in America. Elijah Williams. Okay, he's a one-man wrecking crew. All right, he's your favorite player's favorite player. He's just a dog. Josh don't need no notes on him because it's spoken word down there. Actually, throughout the entire conference, spoken word. All right, so number 0's coming. Don't worry about it. And then on top of that, behind him, we got another All-American in Eric Hunter. You can write that down. I don't know why you need to write it down.
I'm listening. Hey, brother.
Y'all know how great they are.
I'm looking at Matt. I'm looking at Matt Lowe. I'm looking at Matt Lowe.
Don't worry about Matt Lowe. Don't worry about what you need to worry about is Elijah Williams.
I'm looking at Matt Lowe.
But let me finish it out because everybody, I see the comments and I see what everybody wants. Quarterback. Don't worry about it. The truth has arrived. All right. Ty Smith, okay, came in, okay, at literally, I think around the late third quarter, early fourth quarter against Norfolk State. All right. And from then on, he took great strides. He went 3-1 as a starter. All right. Played in 5 games, went 3-1 as a starter. All right. Was Erica and her cohorts under the table decision of giving the bag to the refs play away from knocking out Howard and having Central go to the Celebration Bowl.
Y'all committed one so many penalties. No,
that's BS. Y'all paid them refs. Listen,
y'all lined up all sides.
Them refs said we want our children to go to school for free. Them refs said we want our children to go to school for free, and you paid. Okay, yeah, I know what it was. Listen, I know what it was.
Hey, Mike, y'all, Delaware State and Norfolk State have something in common. You ain't never even been to a Celebration Bowl. So relax, brother. Take the L out of Lover. Take the L out of Lover, brother. It's over.
Hey, brother, you got
take the L out of Lover, brother. It's over.
Brother Sims, you got
that's all I got. That's all I got.
You got too much to be a chip right now. This is my time to shine right now.
My apologies, brother. My apologies, black man. Do your thing, black man.
All right.
Do your thing, black man.
So as the only guy on this panel, hold on.
Maybe they'll win a game.
The only guy on this panel whose quarterback has played more than 4 games as a starter, or played 4 games or more as a starter,
and stunk.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
Last season.
You didn't say last season.
Well, you
said played 4 games.
You just came in.
No, you was moving on. You was moving on to the next sentence.
Brother,
you was moving on past the comma.
You let me finish.
How many touchdowns does Taj have?
He threw 3. Listen. He threw 3. He threw
3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns across 4 games.
He also rushed for a touchdown. All right.
4 total touchdowns.
Yeah, and he has a.
I like to count them all.
He had 102 passer rating. All right, he's the best quarterback that we have. He's a former second team All WCAC, which people know in this area. That's literally the best conference in the DMV. All right,
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
The boy went 3-1 in conference.
Where did he go to high school?
He went to
Bishop McNamara?
No. It's a new school.
He went to Rock Creek.
Rock Creek, yes, thank you. Then on top of that,
so not a main school from the WCAC.
He was second team. What does it matter? All right, you know what? Don't matter. I see where she's going with.
Listen, he went.
Y'all second greatest quarterback went to never mind. Don't even matter. Shout out to Wise. All right. But what I'm trying to get at is last season, our boy performed, and he's looking to make even greater strides this season, starting August 31st against the real HU and Hampton University.
Boy.
That's what I got to say.
You good? You done?
You ready?
You good?
Hey. It's Delta ass.
I know I'm supposed to show me. I know I'm supposed to show me unity.
Hey, I will say this though. I will say this. He had 500 and he had 585 total yards last year. 4 total touchdowns. and two turnovers because he had a fumble. He had a fumble and he threw an interception.
That
in
was
4 games.
and then if I'm mistaken, I think that was actually all in one game. I think the two turnovers.
The two turnovers happened in the same game. Yeah.
It was against
yes.
Yeah.
So he averaged in those 4 games. He averaged 146 yards of total offense per game. And I've said this since day one to Banks. Banks know he can validate that I said this. I think that the young brother is a year away. I look at the mechanics, right? And he's coming off of a year with a terrible offensive coordinator. All right. They've gotten better on the offensive staff, but the leap to best quarterback in this conference from year 1 to year 2 generally happens in how the play calling complements that player's best skill set. All right. Time will tell. We're gonna find out early if the play calling up in Baltimore, Maryland.
Tyree Reed.
Can I? Dang, let
Go
me
ahead,
finish,
go
brother.
ahead,
I'm
right.
I'm complimenting the brother.
My bad. Go ahead. You right. My bad.
I think he's a year away. I think what you're seeing from the large majority of people who believe that Morgan State is in the spot is because you look at that defense. That defense is, without a question, a problem, right? The problem with betting that the defense will get you to a championship game is your offense generally has to at least at minimum be balanced in the middle of the road. You expect your offense to be middle of the pack in the conference. Morgan State in total offense last year finished in the lower. They finished dead last in the conference in total offense last year. So the expectation that this young man will move Morgan State's offense from last in the conference to third or fourth in the conference. I think it's a year too early for him. I don't think that defense is going to go anywhere next year. I think that defense is still going to be solid. They've recruited well on the defense side of the ball, and let's make some things honest. They still got Coach Sewell, who I expect to still be at Morgan next year, barring he does not get a head coaching job that he wants to take, that he believes is the right offer for him. I think there's got to be a right situation for him. He's not going to take the first job that's offered to him. It's got to be a right situation that at least improves his resume, right? So I expect Sewell to be there another year, right?
Unless we win the Celebration Bowl this year.
Unless you win the Celebration Bowl this year, which I don't.
You said, Josh,
we won't be like the school DC.
I expect them to finish second in the conference. I don't think they're going to lose but one. My personal opinion, I don't think they're going to lose but one game in conference.
My brother.
I don't think they're going to lose but one game in conference. What that game is, I don't know. Do I think Morgan has the ability to go undefeated? That's the question at hand, y'all.
In conference.
Do we believe that Morgan State has the ability to go undefeated in conference? That's the question at hand.
I never think any school is going undefeated in the.
I don't think anybody is.
I don't think anybody is.
I'm not sure anybody is.
But I will say the standard of the last 2 years, the magic number is 4-1. 4-1 gets you in the door to either have a share.
You're in the conversation.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know anymore, Banks. I think it was last year.
The year before that,
no, I think it was last year because it was a 2-team race. Yeah. I think it was the year before that because it was a 2-team race. This year, you can legitimately say it's a 3-team race. 4-1 might not get you because you could very well have 3 teams sitting at 4-1 and everybody beat each other. Mm-hmm. And now we got to go to point spread. Now we got to go to a coin toss. Now we got to go to picking up sticks. I don't know what the conference is going to do. I'm not sure 4-1 is going to get it done. I think somebody of those 3 going to mess around and end up with 2 losses, and it's going to go to a point spread.
3-2 is the 3-2.
3-2 is
the record.
3-2 is an eliminator. You out. Somebody going to have to go undefeated, dog. Somebody going to have to run the table.
That's what. Yeah, but the only teams that can do that are the top
3.
Really, I wish it was really only
top 3.
So
somebody in this conversation.
With that, Josh, let's talk Central. Last year, heavy favorites going into the season.
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it, y'all. Heavy favorites had Davis, Richards, and all. Come on.
Yeah. Heavy favorites going into the season. Got caught slipping.
Yeah. Got caught slipping. Yeah.
You lost arguably probably your school's most dynamic weapon. I don't know if it's say history, if that's a stretch, but
No, that's not a stretch. That's not a stretch. You said dynamic. Yeah, that's not a stretch.
Yeah. Lost other weapons. Some of your stars. When else? What are we looking at this year?
Well, I think it's important to your point, what you said earlier. In order for us to go forward, we got to go back a little bit, right? We got to keep in mind that this was a program that peaked at number 7 in the country last year. Okay, that often gets removed from the conversation because we went up to Howard and they beat us. All right, we went up there. That was not a question. They beat
One
us.
job.
All right, they beat us. All right, and that team that ended up beating us that day, they beat us because they were the better team. I don't make no excuses. I don't make no excuses. They beat us because they were the better team. Now, we still were this number 7 team in the country that walked into the building. And for those of you guys who have watched enough football, you know stuff like that, we call them upsets. All right. And even in an upset, you can get your butt whooped. And in that upset, we got our butt whooped. All right. So, and we still finished the season ranked in the top 20. Finished the season ranked at 16.
Personnel, Josh.
With only team in the conference that has finished in the top 18, top 16, top 15 for the last 2 seasons. So what you have to recognize going into this season is that you have legitimately, this ain't no opinion, you have legitimately a top 20 FCS program coming back this season. Top 20. All right. The statistics say that. All right. Last year we finished 18. Last year we finished 16. The year before that we finished 13. We're a top 20 football program in FCS. Now, let's get to the team itself. Davius Richard is gone. Davius Richard is gone. But there's one thing I need you guys to understand.
Bye, Davius.
Very, very clearly. The first quarterback that Matt Leone recruited was not Davius Richard. Davius Richard was already there when Matt Leone got there in year 2 of Trey Oliver being our head coach. The first quarterback that Matt Leone recruited and signed to come play at North Carolina Central, inside of the mold of the offense that he knows, it's Walker Harris. We've known for the last 3 years that when Davius graduated, that it was Walker Harris's team. And I'm going to tell you just a little bit about what you can expect. Because some of y'all like to say, I hear people say, well, we can't pay no attention to the Valley film. We can't pay no, okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that you can't pay attention to the Valley film. Well, if you can't pay attention to the Valley film, go back. It's live and available for you to go and see. Go watch the 3.5 quarters of Walker Harris in the game versus FBS Power 4 UCLA. And watch how composed and how easy the offense flowed and looked in the UCLA when he took over. And as a matter of fact, that is what propelled him to be so easy going and composed against Valley when we played in Indianapolis.
He's a lefty, right?
As it pertains to the offense. Look, I took my notes in silence. I didn't ask any questions. I just took my notes in silence. Could you do that for me, sir? Could you just do that for me, sir?
I'm just being a good journalist.
Offensively,
Josh, I'm sorry. Edwin did ask Banks, is that a Norfolk pad? Behold,
y'all see the orange. See the orange. Does it look like it's Norfolk colors? No,
a little bit.
Y'all see, really?
Your hue is a little off. But go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So on top of that, you lose 2 other pieces on the offense side of the ball. Everything, and those 2 pieces, don't disrespect to those guys. Those 3 pieces, no disrespect to those guys, but their replacements were in the building. Okay, so for those of y'all who are just coming into modern football as it pertains to North Carolina Central, we recruit high school kids. We develop high school kids, and that happens in the MEAC in general. We get high school kids. We don't look to build from the portal. We build high school kids. So every back that's in the building that you'll see rolled out, you've seen them before. All right, Mookie Colliers is gone, but you saw Jamari Taylor. You've already seen Jamari Taylor. You saw Jamari Taylor 2 years ago in the Celebration Bowl. This isn't going to be new. All right. We're not like Morgan where it's not. And give me a second to explain. We're not like Morgan where our guys, our starters, guys that we had in those positions, they transferred out and that left us devolved where we're trying to have to guess, well, who's going to replace that spot, right? JJ Davis leaves the building. We don't necessarily know who the starting running back is, which is the reason why you hear Banks say running back by committee. You don't necessarily know who the guy is. That's the reason why I made the point earlier. Is Jared Hunter still at Howard? Is Eden James still at Howard? If the answer is yes, then you know you've already got the guys in the building, right? So the same thing exists at North Carolina Central, and then everybody knows the receiving core that we bring back next year, along with some additional pieces that we brought into the building that should remain nameless for right now.
No,
Offensive line,
you know what? Wait,
offensive
what?
line. That's not my fault. You chose to divulge that
Oh, you
information.
said
I didn't, right? Offensive line. Our offensive line was young last year after having to replace Robert Mitchell 2 years prior. So all of those young guys who were freshmen and sophomores last year are clearly back this year. We didn't have any transfers on the offensive line except for Torricelli Simpkins, who's at the University of South Carolina. Wish him nothing but love and respect, and hope he does well down there. All right. On the defense side of the ball, it goes without saying. I mean, our expectation is that our defense side of the ball will be incredible. And that's not a slight of the words. We expect our defense to be incredible. All of these guys that I'm going to name, you guys have seen them for the last 2-3 years. They played as freshmen, and now they're juniors and seniors. So these guys like Tez Mansfield, Jakai Brevard, Max Urine, that front seven is going to be Jaden Taylor, the guys we got off the edge. Like these guys are going to be integral parts of a defense that we know we're bringing back. We're bringing back 90% of our defense from last year. Everybody's had that camaraderie now for 2+ years. Everybody's been in. They've been in summer school. They're there on campus right now. They haven't left. I think they went home for a couple weeks, but they're still there. So the expectations inside of the building are still high. But I think the most important thing that we did this offseason is we added 2 coaches to the coaching staff. For those of you guys who love college football and have studied college football, if you're familiar with North Carolina high school football and things of that sort, we brought in Eric Highsmith, who played at UNC Chapel Hill, played college ball at UNC Chapel Hill, is a North Carolinian. I played against him in high school when he was at Vance County. He's now our new wide receivers coach at North Carolina Central. Expect, for those of you guys who watched Eric Highsmith and how he played, expect him to coach these guys in this group of guys where, we've got, of the receivers in the room, we probably have about 6 of them that are over 6'2", over 6'3". Some of y'all, we expect, we getting ready to go play against a program in Miami, in Miami Beach, that is known for having bigger DBs. Alabama State is known for having bigger, taller DBs. All right. We expect to be able to match up very, very well with them. And so our focus is completely on the Alabama State game. We're not concerned with any other game on the schedule. We'll get to those games when we get there. But that's pretty much the prognosis, man, and what you'll expect from North Carolina Central this season. And I know that you're going to ask later, what do I expect from a wins and loss perspective? But I expect us to run through our non-conference schedule as we've done the last 2 years.
All right. We got to talk about the champs now. I know there's an argument, not argument. There was a debate about the bottom. I just want to say that you and Josh being on the bottom right now is not symbolic. It was not done on purpose.
Should be. Especially
it just how the dice rolled. But no, seriously. Howard, first outright since what? Jay Walker? Is that?
First outright since
93.
Life was black and white then.
But back-to-back champs. What do you see?
Indeed.
What do you see? First of all, I know one of your losses is not necessarily a loss. But how do you see this or look at last season and see what you lost?
So I think it's been interesting watching people kind of make their prognostications about the MEAC and there's an assumption that us going to the Celebration Bowl and kind of ascending was like some aberration in time and space. And I don't believe it is that in any way, shape, or form. I also think that there's this assumption that we lost a lot from last year's team. We did not. We did not lose a lot from last year's team. We lost a couple big names: Spoon, Aneem Donkwa, Ian Wheeler, of course. Aneem and Wheeler have, signed on to the Bears and the Eagles. Spoon transferred to Pitt, I believe, or Syracuse, one of the two.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
But we've replaced the size and the depth of the offensive line already.
Not the same.
We don't know if they're the same or not the same, but as far as like matching the type of size that those two players had, we've already retooled there. I also think our defense, I thought, was quite laudable. I thought they were fantastic and strong, but they were never spoken about in the way that Morgan's defense was spoken about. But we had quite a strong defense last year, led by Kenny Gallup. And from my understanding, Caleb will probably, his little brother, who's quite a bit bigger, will probably be stepping into a role on the defense as well. Our running back room is still very strong. Of course, we do have questions at the quarterback. I think the quarterback is in-house.
Still. Even after spring? Still?
We had some transfer quarterbacks coming in. They weren't coming in till the summer.
Oh, okay.
So
that's short time.
Hey, friend, we're gonna see. I'll be interested to see who we bring in at the QB, who starts. I think I know who I would like, but may the best person win. And we have some new coach additions. So we got a new wideout coach, new tight end coach, new defensive line coach, new special teams coach, which special teams was a bit of a weakness, especially in the first part of the season last year. It was infuriating, actually. So indeed, yes, we did. But I'm super excited. Super excited. A lot of those coaches are in these specialized coaching programs in the NFL as we speak. One in the Commanders, one for the LA Rams. So yeah, I'm excited. I just think there was just an assumption like, oh, after we lost the Celebration Bowl, we were down and out, that we didn't have anybody coming back. We really didn't lose a lot. We only lost, I don't know, 6 or 7 players to graduation, right?
Tight end,
a couple folks transferred out, but other than that, the core of the team is the same. So I'm excited about it. I hope whoever the quarterback is not like the last one. I'll say it that way.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna ask this. How would y'all like to do it? Would y'all like to just say, hey, X number, and we're not gonna go there yet, but would y'all like to say X number of wins, or do you want to go down your schedules?
Go on order of standings last season.
Yeah, I will. I'm asking as far as
from
like
the bottom to the top. Yeah. Oh, I can just give it to you. I can get it to you straight, man. I can get to you straight what I think our expected wins and losses is going to be. I can get to you straight, but it's up to my brother and my sister, man, how they want to do it.
Yeah, because
I'm still kind of stuck on why a certain defense is, for some people, trying to be compared to arguably one of the best defenses in all right.
I mean, certainly I take nothing away from the defense Morgan State had last year. I take nothing away. Your ineptness in scoring points to win games is really the issue.
Let's use those words.
It's really the issue. You can't score a touchdown. I'd love to see some offensive production from Morgan.
We was robbed a touchdown in one game. At Brownish Green, we were robbed a touchdown.
Now, you weren't robbed of anything.
We were robbed.
This is what I'll say.
Metropolitan Police literally folded the arm as we were robbed a touchdown.
Y'all can't line up on sides to save your life. It's wild.
Okay.
This is what I'll say about Howard's defense. I think because everyone was so excited about the Morgan State defense. I think they leaned into the hype of the Morgan State defense. I think they didn't give our defense the just due that they deserved.
So is your defense better than Central's?
Yeah, they finished second in total defense last year.
Oh, okay. I mean, I really didn't know because there's such a tier of a difference between
the Aeneas Williams Award winner.
Yeah, well, everybody's not great at politics.
Just saying.
I know.
There was no politicking for that.
Oh,
Kenny Gallup was the best.
Shout out to KG. No, shout out to KG. But okay.
Yeah. All right. So Banks, I'm gonna ask this question before we get started.
ODB. Hold on. Here we go. We're not doing that, ODB. If we played y'all, we would whoop y'all ass from every which way from Sunday.
I just don't understand how
you wouldn't even need the damn offense to take the field if we had our defense versus y'all team.
Yeah, but one win programs. I don't understand this, man. I don't understand why you guys we never give this much room or rope or opportunity to one win program. I don't understand. When did this change? When did this start happening? Because you guys have a rambunctious fan base. Dog, do y'all know what's gonna happen to y'all? I'm sorry, my fault, Pooh.
Y'all are hot. Listen. North Carolina A&T right now, as we speak, are a hot July's day garbage juice. That's what they are. Y'all are that.
Y'all keep letting them do this.
No, they're my rival. Anytime they open their mouths,
about A&T though.
But listen, they're my rival. I hate them. So anytime they even open their mouths, it's my responsibility to remind them who they are.
ODB,
it's my responsibility to remind them that they are a single win football program. It's my responsibility.
Is it okay if I say ass? Is it okay if I say that, Ant? Can I say ass?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Saying it right now.
Okay, well they ass.
Dave. No, you won't. You guys talk amongst yourself. All right, that's really all it is. Y'all say this stuff to each other.
Some trash
asses. And y'all just so happen to say it inside of chats on shows and stuff like that. Otherwise, nobody's even thinking about y'all. Let's keep it real, man.
Y'all like a little kid whose mama and daddy don't love y'all.
Oh my God!
All right, they left y'all in the supermarket for y'all never see them again. I'm just being real with you.
That's cold. That's cold.
This is what it is.
Banks, please don't get us killed. you already
That's cold, bro. That's
about
cold,
the Nation of Islam. Got them.
They're my rival, Faye. It's not falling for it. Anytime they open their mouth to say anything, I'm saying they can say something simple like "Good morning," and it's my responsibility to say "Good morning, losers." Right? That's what I'm supposed to do. Right?
Damn, Dave. Listen, Dave. I've even with my school for years being trash, and I can admit it. Not when I played, but elsewhere within the last 40 years, we never had 2 winless seasons back to back. We was never so ass where literally you go to a game, you know they're gonna lose. You go to another game, you know they're gonna lose. You go to another game, you know they're gonna lose. Then you matriculate another year at your school, pay tuition to watch them lose again. Again.
Miss Body. Hey, Miss Body, listen. Listen. Your day is coming. Y'all gotta relax. All right. Y'all see what we do to the SWAC? No disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect. I think your son is an incredible talent. But I'm that guy y'all got as an offensive coordinator, we know him better than y'all know him. We know him. Ask him what happened to him the last 2 times he's had to call plays against us. Okay, so listen, I get it. New city, new team, new colors. I got y'all winning the SWAC, but don't get it mistaken. Before you even get a chance to play against the Southwestern Athletic Conference team, you got to come down to Miami Beach and play against a top 20 FCS program that done won how many times in a row against the Southwestern Athletic Conference, including when you had old buddy who out in the mountains coaching in the conference, running through the conference. Let's just level set. Hey, everybody, let's just take a deep breath. Okay, let's breathe. Because
hold on.
As much as I can go back and forth with my MEAC brethren and sisterin, I want to make it clear.
Don't let Erica and them school fool you.
When we play against the SWAC,
Yeah.
we send messages.
Don't let Erica and them school fool you. Just because they lost, don't mean we all losers.
You better hope. You better AODB. You better hope so. AODB. You better hope so. You better hope that what you just put in there. You better hope so. Because what I can guarantee is that you give Trey Oliver and this staff this much time to study somebody that they already know, like the back of their hand. Okay. Okay. I see y'all in Miami. I tell you that. I see y'all in Miami. Don't send me no message. My bad, Josh. We didn't know that y'all were out. Don't send me no messages. I don't want none of that. You ain't even gotta at me because we gonna be moving on to the next game. Our job after that is to run through the CAA for the 3rd year in a row. After that, that's what we gonna focus on. But when we see y'all in Miami, know
something that Dave don't know nothing about, by the way.
Let you know now.
He don't know nothing about.
We got a message to send that y'all don't get a chance to be able to get. Y'all just don't get that opportunity. Y'all got a lot of teams in that conference. Y'all have to play each other a lot. Of the 12 weeks during the season, y'all play each other for like 11 or 10 of the 12 weeks. So y'all don't get the chance to really see outside conference talent in your outer conference. You know what I mean? You just don't get a chance to.
Now they play each other as out of conference games. How that
we gonna welcome y'all to the outer conference schedule.
I'll be damned.
We're gonna welcome y'all to the outer conference schedule. I will be in Miami, and we are putting together an event in Miami as well. So make sure you guys stay in tune with HBCU Nightly Network. See y'all down in Miami. That's all I got to say.
We on a boat.
All right, Banks.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask before we get to how many wins. Let me ask this: Who is? Oh, what in the world?
I don't know what happened, but we still can see you and hear you, brother.
All right, all right. I don't know what I hit. Who is y'all biggest rival? Is it Townsend? Is it Howard?
Yeah, it's Townsend. It's Townsend. It's Townsend and it's Howard.
It's neither. So
the Towson Tigers.
Actually, if we're being for real, we have more of a rivalry actually with Hampton because it's a long-standing one and actually somewhat competitive. But it's not as if like they we mean bad blood against each other. Just we played.
Reek.
Is
Morgan y'all's rival?
We played each other for over 100 years. So
hey, Troy, y'all don't even have a quarterback that can be.
But when we played another school for over 100 years, and we whooped that ass for so long, it didn't make sense as have them to be our equals. So we don't claim them because it doesn't matter. They're irrelevant.
Somebody said Maryland Eastern Shore.
Eastern Shore used to be back in the day.
They don't play football no more.
They don't play football no more, but they used to be. It used to be a big time rival between Maryland State.
VUL, most definitely.
So Banks, you still ain't answered the question though.
We don't have.
No, he didn't say if y'all did or didn't. He said who would be considered a bigger rival, Townsend or Howard.
I'll say this. Who would be? Because that's literally claiming
not VUL
on equal footing as you, and they're not. But
bro, that's not what rival mean.
Hold on, let me say this. There was one game where I was terribly sick. This is back in 2014. Matter of fact, the championship year.
Banks, you spent 10 minutes breaking down your team.
They don't have a rival. Nobody will claim them.
We can't even get the answer to this question.
So in 2014, I had a gastrointestinal
Jesus
virus.
Christ, boy.
I had 101.4 fever. And we played in Giant Stadium because that's my favorite place to play. And later that night, I almost died.
Banks,
however,
Jesus come back, please.
However, hold on, let me finish. However, if Jesus had called me that night and said, "Son, it's at good in the morning," I would have died all right. You know why?
It's a lie, Troy. Stop lying. Your freshman quarterback doesn't have.
Anyways,
Troy, stop lying.
That's all I had to say. That's all I got.
Troy, stop lying.
Finish that?
I don't. All right, here we go. Banks.
Yeah.
What you looking like? What Morgan looking like? Wins.
So you got to take out
that comment up for Reek.
You got to take out.
Hold on. Here we go. Reek says, when I lived in DC, Morgan was happy to see Howard, but Howard didn't seem to care.
Hey, listen, man. Let me make sure I make something clear. Let me clear something up, y'all. All right, because a lot of y'all do this. Hold up. Let me clear something up. All right. For those of y'all who think that Howard does not care, I played against Howard for 4 years. Howard does care. The players care. The students and the alumni might not care, but the players care. And the players absolutely do. They absolutely don't like playing against Morgan. But it's not from a space of a rival. All right. And I have a younger cousin who played at Howard. He's on the back wall at Howard. If you ever go to the stadium, you see him. He's on the back wall, number 17, Jalen Day. That's my younger cousin, right? He played at Howard. Didn't win a lot of games when he was at Howard. But he absolutely got up for the Morgan State game. But listen. The only game he ever considered a rivalry game was against Hampton. All right. So a lot of what y'all hear from the Howard faithful is what you probably also will hear from the Howard former players or players. They just, they just don't see nobody other than Hampton as rivals. And it's just,
But what's funny to me is that if you look at overall records over the 100 years, they're losing in both. So it doesn't matter. That's that. Back to your question, Pooh.
Dave, neither you or Troy, who cares? Jaeger had all the experience in the world last year. And how did that help y'all? You guys are terrible. Y'all suck.
This ain't about y'all tonight. Y'all had y'all chance.
Y'all losers. Y'all losers suck.
Y'all done.
Y'all losers suck.
Y'all done.
Y'all bottom of the barrel. Y'all one of the worst.
Y'all not worthy of being
one of the worst football programs in the country. You're one of the worst football programs in the country. You're the only program I know that multiple times in the 21st century has had seasons end with one or less wins.
Bruh, y'all
and let Dave tell it. Let Dave tell it. It's like a Kendrick Lamar song. It's gonna be all right.
Oh yeah.
Like I've never seen a fan base be more okay with
losing,
with bottom of the barrel results. I've never seen when PV was on the longest losing streak in all of college football.
Just give it up the ass.
Every
that's them. What? That's them. That is A&T. That is A&T.
Let's move on. Yeah, but Dave, you can't only focus on the positive. Yes, we all say it's an unequivocal fact that you guys are the only ones to win 4 Celebration Bowls. But you're also the only ones out. Hold up. You also are the only ones who have had multiple seasons of 1 or less wins. There's only one number you can. There's only one number you can go to less than 1. Y'all got seasons of 0 wins. You got seasons of 1 win. Like at some point, y'all gonna have to choose what you are. Okay, just choose what you are. And as of right now, you guys are the losers. You're losers. Okay, what happened 5, 6, 7 years ago? If y'all want to keep hanging y'all hat on that, and you keep getting your butts whooping the Colonial, and every time you step out the house you keep losing, hey man, that's your prerogative.
But y'all get dominated.
You know what I'm saying? That's okay. If the only win you get every year is against Norfolk State, hey, that's your prerogative. All right.
Y'all ever been in the kennel and see dogs get dominated? That's how A&T is.
All right.
I don't have to convince you. You guys are losers. You don't even have a quarterback in your stable that's the best quarterback in your building. Why are you so worried about what we got? Y'all ain't beat us. When the last time y'all beat us? Y'all ain't beat us. Y'all can't. How are we talking about anything quarterback related? How are we talking about anything football related with y'all in the sentence? Come on, man.
Come on, man. Talking about y'all. All right.
You also have the worst run in HBCU football as well. You also have the worst run. You might have the best one, but you also got the worst. All right, let's move on.
All right. Yeah, Banks, let's go. What we got?
A&T's trash. All right, go ahead. If you exclude the D2, because I don't count the D2 wins. That's 10 games. No. I don't count that. I think we go 6-4, 7-3, maybe. If we excluded D2 wins.
They didn't go back to it though, Dave. Y'all went back to it.
Come on, Josh.
I'm just saying they lost 70 straight. We get it. They lost over 70 straight, but they didn't go back to losing that bad. Y'all
Guy
went back to
will put a 30 spot on them.
Y'all went back to it.
All right.
So you say Banks? What you say? My bad.
I said 6 or 7. I said we go 6. We go if you take out the D2 games because I don't count those.
Man, you gotta count it, bro.
I'm not counting. No, I'm not.
Man, don't do that to them young men, bro.
No, I'm not doing
it. Bro, a D2 game or a non-D1 game is not guaranteed.
I'm not doing it.
It's not guaranteed, bro.
Listen.
Bro, you gotta count it, bro.
No. Unlike certain programs who will not be named right now in this very panel, right? Who live and get up against SIAC schools who have been the doormat of their conference, right? They claim that win. I'm not doing that against
Banks, but them young men, them young men who listen. Hold up, man. Them young men who play this game, who put on that blue and orange like you did previously, who gotta play this game. They gotta listen to you disqualify a game where they gotta go out there and put their well-being on the line.
If they beat us, I give them the win.
No, Banks, but it don't work that way for these young men, dog. They got to go out there and play the game. How you gonna take a win away from them? And they ain't even played the game yet.
You don't win away from them.
You're not even counting it.
All right. Do we want to just do this? Go down the schedule.
Go down the schedule. Come on.
All right. Hampton.
That's August 31st game. That's a
yes.
Shit. That's a dub. Excuse my language.
All right. Townsend. It's a rivalry game. What you thinking?
We probably take an L, unfortunately. Last minute loss.
All right. Ohio University.
That's a loss.
All right. VUL.
Move on.
Come on, man.
Is it a win?
Stop doing them young men like that, bro.
Sure.
All right. So that's 2. All right. Stony Brook.
That's a win.
All right.
Something that Dave don't know nothing about.
All right. Lincoln, PA.
Yeah, that's homecoming. That's a win.
All right. Merrimack College.
That's a
win. Central.
My brother. I'm sorry to say. We got to spoil that homecoming. So I'm taking that.
Okay. Norfolk State.
Is that home? That's home this year?
That's not Norfolk State at Morgan.
Yeah. That might be a weird L. Yeah.
Okay. At Delaware State.
That's a win. Come on now.
All right. South Carolina State.
That's a win.
All right. And Howard.
You don't even got to ask him that one.
Ask him when's the last time they beat Howard.
This man got them going 9-3, bro.
Yeah.
So you beat us at homecoming, but you lose to Norfolk at your own place. Like this don't make no sense. But it's your world, my brother.
I think we
come to Durham and beat us for home.
We remember. Listen, Elijah Williams was a true freshman when Davis put 59 on us.
Yeah, but you just said that y'all get up for us, bro. Yeah, how you get up for us? And the last time you came out, we put 59 on you
because we was a Tyrone Wheatley. No, that wasn't Tyrone. That was
that wasn't Tyrone Wheatley. Like, bro, you just said that y'all gonna go 9-3.
No, I didn't. I said we go.
Yes, you did. That's 9-3. That's 9-3. We just calculated your wins. That's 9-3.
Take out the 2.
All right, we're gonna move on.
And we're not playing them semantics.
No, we're not doing that, bro. That's 9-3, bro.
Here we go, Josh. All right, let's see.
At least it's more of a. Hey, I'll say this: it's more of a real possibility than what they got at A&T. I know that.
All right,
without a question.
All right, Josh. Alabama State.
That's a W.
Yeah.
Elon.
That's a W. They gotta come to us.
Yeah.
All right. North Carolina.
No.
That's a W.
Right.
Fucking losers. Freaking losers.
All right. You about to put the F-bomb too.
Excuse my language, bro. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, man. My fault. Excuse my language.
A&T.
Oh.
That's a W.
If y'all don't put a 30 piece on them.
That's a W, man. Don't worry about that, man. That's a W.
Norfolk State.
That's a W. And in Indianapolis for the Circle City Classic, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Campbell.
That's a W.
VUL.
That's a W.
Morgan.
Oh, you skipped Chapel Hill.
No,
I said North Carolina.
Oh, you said North Carolina. I thought okay, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, go back for me real quick.
All right, so you Alabama State Elon, you said W's, North Carolina or UNC.
That's an L.
Yeah.
Okay. A&T.
That's y'all that cause y'all had it back and back. Oh, okay.
Norfolk State.
W.
Campbell.
W.
VUL.
W.
Morgan State.
W.
South Carolina State.
L.
All right, Howard.
You talk about me.
Bro, we don't win at South Carolina State, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. Bro, no, dog. No, listen. You not about to jinx me.
Go ahead,
man.
Bro.
No, you not about to jinx me. If we get
I
know. You not about to jinx me.
Okay.
If we get the W, I get a chance to be able to come back and say yes. But you're not about to jinx me, man.
Go ahead,
no,
bro. That's crazy.
Man, we on this Louisiana-based show, and you think I'm about to play around with that, man? You
go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
Howard.
W.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and Delaware State.
W.
All right, so that's 10-2.
So wait. So how am I? Listen, goddamn. So
hold up, wait. I want you to think about what you did. You did two things differently than what I did. The first thing you did was you took 2 wins away from these young men. But come on, bro. We don't do that, dog. And then the second
on Lincoln, we play VU on Lincoln.
So what? You don't take no W's away from nobody because it ain't guaranteed.
All right, fam.
You saw Delaware State lose to a D2 school last year and Norfolk. Both of them did. And you think it's guaranteed that you're gonna go out there and beat Lincoln, PA? And I tell you what, you bet not. You wouldn't say that to Gerald. I bet you Gerald think they gonna beat y'all.
I told Gerald because he be.
What I'm saying is, they got the best quarterback in D2 football.
I understand that, but after how Gerald acted last year, covering the school in DC, being a fanboy for him. You know what I'm saying? Saying, "Oh, I got them. They go G right there. They go G right there. They go G right there.
Listen, G, y'all got the best quarterback. They got the best quarterback in D2 football. They got the best quarterback in D2 football, and you just gonna overlook them.
I'm not overlooking. We're gonna treat them like we treat any other opponent, and we're gonna put this forearm into their face. That's what we're gonna do. Gerald, I'm sorry, but we finna whoop y'all ass.
I can't. So you are counting the win. So you recanting that? Can you please recant that?
I'm not
busy. Can you recant that, dog? You know what? I'm gonna send it to your youngsters. Then don't worry about it. I'm gonna send it to your youngsters.
Gerald, because I remember what Gerald did. I'm gonna send it to your youngsters. Listen, how his daddy?
Hey Troy. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second. Hey Troy. We are 1 season removed from being a 9-win team. We're 2 seasons removed from being a 10-win team.
Why are we talking about Troy?
How is there delusion there? Tell me where there's the delusion. Where's the delusion?
Y'all suck.
What we do know is delusional is you got Dave out here being y'all spokesperson saying y'all gonna win 7 games again.
Troy.
Y'all were a bottom 5 offense in the country last year.
Hey, Troy, to be fair, Dave said 5 wins.
He said 5 from 1 to 5.
That's just as bad. That's just as bad.
From 1 to 5.
That's just as bad. That's just as unrealistic. Unrealistic.
Come on, man.
All right. Champ.
Pooh, them suckers lost homecoming last year, man. Don't you know that's everybody's prized possession is to get at homecoming and do your thing. You already having to play against the fighting flukes.
Hey, they were so trash.
And then you lose.
They were so trash. They was letting white folks walk all up through their tailgates.
After they drinking all types of Coors Lights and all of that stuff on your campus, chewing tobacco. And every time they scored on y'all, they almost let the N-word slip out. They were this close to letting it slip out. And y'all got the nerve to be on here talking about something. Hey, every time they scored, we scored again, got the brakes beat off of y'all, man. We beating these. Oh, it's their God blasted homecoming, and we're beating the brakes off of these jokers. Man, y'all better tighten up, man.
Oh boy,
No, you relax. You relax, you losers. Y'all relax. Don't talk no football until we get to the season.
They said they beat a HNCU. That's what they beat. They beat a
Hey, you know, outside of Zach, you know, historically, white folks is known for messing up the HBCU. They'll call you HCBU. They'll call you HUBC, and they inside the stadium calling them the HNCUs. We just beat the HNCUs. Oh, what are they called? The Kitty Cats? We just beat NCAT, the Kitty Cats. Then we just beat them.
Oh shit!
We went down there and beat all on them. They was playing all types of Dixie inside the stadium and everything. Every time they scored, home the Dixie, home the Dixie. Y'all losers, man. Y'all better chill out, man.
Hey, for a second, I thought at Truist Stadium I saw a whip somewhere. Let me stop. I'm done. All right, I'm done. All right.
All right, jokers, man. Y'all better stop talking football, man. So y'all get more than one win. Y'all better be quiet.
All right. Hey, champ.
Pooh like, God, dog.
Wow.
All right.
That's what happens when you have the cousin.
Pooh, can you put Edwin's comment up there real quick? His last name. Hell to the Colonial. Oh man, boy, they rolled all types of Robert E. Lees out on y'all stadium. Y'all got the nerve to be talking football.
General Longstreet was my favorite general of all time, really. You know.
Not General Longstreet.
If the Confederate had won, we'd never be down here playing at this homecoming. You better understand.
Hey, y'all never getting that too. Never mind. Let me stop. Oh,
right, I'm done. I'm sorry, Pooh.
Yeah,
and I apologize. And I apologize.
No, you good, bro.
Oh, D-Law.
started it. They just all they had to do was just be good participants and just watch the show. That's it. Just watch the show.
Hey,
oh, man.
That's what I
Got your ass. Man,
that's the PWIs, bro. Wow.
PW.
Oh, y'all, that's nasty.
Troy, it don't matter. It don't matter. We whip your ass any which way from Sunday, Troy. It don't really matter.
Tell them what happened last time. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Hey,
this here in this MEAC, we got what's called a gun line in this MEAC.
Man, ain't y'all the tobacco state?
Here at the MEAC, we don't need no fences here at Camp 8.
Hey, matter of fact, A&T, right? They agriculture. Ain't y'all the tobacco state? Yeah.
We don't need no fences. We don't need no fences here at the Big Six.
They be put out in them fields working at tobacco.
Here at the Big Six, we got the gun line. Erica, tell them about the gun line, boss. Tell them about the gun line.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
Tell them about the gun line, boss. Oh,
hey,
my bad.
It be some long days out there, boy, working on the tobacco plantations, boy.
Oh, hey, whoa.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Too far, bro. Too far.
Ooh.
Too far.
Well, they got to work for that $2 billion. They got to work for that $2 billion. I'm just saying.
Too far, Banks.
They got to recoup it.
Banks. Really
back
in.
Right. Listen, they started it. You know, listen. I'm gonna finish it.
That boy Gerald said way too far. Hey, bro, Pooh, this is what happened when you call us together after we've been on vacation. This is what happens. You should have called this HBCU. You shouldn't have called it HBCU hour, dog. You gonna need this. Is what happened when we on vacation and we ain't seen each other on this camera in weeks.
I was chilling watching the show on Monday, but boy, they were saying some crazy ish, and so now I gotta say my piece. This is what it is.
Lord have mercy.
Tell them about the gun line. I'm getting some shirts. I'm getting some shirts made with that. Tell them about the gun line, boss. When we play against y'all, I'm getting some shirts to say, tell them about the gun line.
Bro, so like every time, no.
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. No, let E go. Let E go. Banks, save it. Let E go, man.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Erica. Here we go. You open up with Rutgers.
Oh, come on.
Lost.
Okay. All right.
Mercyhurst.
Who?
Mercyhurst.
Yeah, they better win. They just came up to D1. Ant.
That's done.
All right. And
all right. You got Morehouse.
Good. Oh, that's another one of the rivals, right? Yeah, Morehouse, right? Got to count that one.
All right. You got Hampton.
A win.
All right. Princeton.
A loss.
Okay. Sacred Heart.
A win.
Tennessee State.
A win
Loss.
at homecoming.
That's a loss.
Right.
There you go, E.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
You got Norfolk
We
State.
don't schedule hard teams for homecoming.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Norfolk State.
A win
Look, she's
for
trying
their
to
homecoming.
Yo.
All right. Delaware State.
A win.
All right. South Carolina State.
A win at home.
Hey, y'all at home against them, right?
Mm-hmm. That's senior day. All right. Then, you finish out with Central.
A loss.
Okay. And you finish out at Morgan.
A win.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if I did that correctly, that is, let's see,
that's 9-3, baby.
Okay, that's why I just want to make sure my math right.
Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, E.
Hold on. So you can go 9-3, but you can't go 9-3.
I'm not saying.
No, Banks. He didn't say they went 9-3. He said they went 7-3.
No,
You're right.
Now remember,
that's crazy. And you know what? And we understand. You don't discount no dubs, man.
Nah, bro. Because it's the thing, though. You making it seem like they're not worthy of being counted as a dub.
I'm not, but it's not that. Okay, hold on. Listen. I played a Damon Wilson led Bowie State team. I know how tough D2 teams can be. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is this: what I can't stand are programs.
I believe
from places where they're not used to really winning in a while or at all, and
hey,
they claim those victories.
Can you put G last comment up there?
Go ahead,
Busy. My fault. Keep going. My bad.
This is the point you're making, Banks.
Not two teams. I got one team going to the playoffs. I do have us having one team in the playoffs and one team celebration.
Our schedule is 2 weeks, so we either celebration or bust.
Yeah,
like
I actually got us splitting again this year. I got us put one team in the celebration and one in the playoffs.
It would be 2. Yeah,
and I just want to remind everybody from last year, we lost by 10 from Eastern Michigan. We was really on the march on that. We lost in special teams for that. We lost by 1 to Hampton. We lost by 3 to Northwestern.
Should have beat.
We lost by 3.
Should have beat Northwestern.
We lost by 3 to South Carolina State, and we lost by 4 to FAMU.
We had games that just
season,
like that.
That season could have easily been a 9-3.
We saying the same thing. We saying the same thing outside the L.
But that goes to the quality of the conference, though, man. That goes to the quality of the conference. We didn't lose a single FCS game. Central didn't lose a single FCS game until we lost to Howard. Didn't lose one. Didn't lose but one during the season. Then we lost to Richmond in the postseason in the playoffs. So that goes to the quality of the conference. Morgan beat Richmond, who we lost to in the postseason. So that goes to the quality of the conference.
Albany.
That top 3 in our conference, I would rival them against any conference not named the Missouri MVFC. No disrespect, I ain't even saying y'all. All right, I ain't going there.
Hey, I'm just gonna say, Richmond was tired of losing to you HNCUs and stepped up against Central.
Hey, they lost to Hampton too, didn't they?
Yeah. It was crazy, right? So on a show on Monday,
ran them out the conference.
They taking credit like, oh yeah, we beat Richmond. So now keep in mind they played Richmond the previous year, right? For homecoming. I think no, actually it was last year for homecoming. But the previous year they played at Richmond and got stomped. But that's either here or there. This year they taking credit as if they were the only HBCU to beat Richmond. Like, all right.
No, they gave y'all credit.
No. Jeff gave a little credit. It was a little credit. It was towards the very end. Like we was an afterthought. As a
you know how they are. You know how they are up there, Hampton, man. You know how they are, man.
What?
And we know y'all want to be back in the MEAC. We don't want that other school. We know y'all want to be back in the conference. Y'all can stop all that fronting. We know y'all want to be back in the conference.
They did say so. I do want to say HU Pirate Ship did have a show with their AD, and they asked about that about going.
Oh,
back
what'd he
to
say,
that.
Pooh? What'd he say? I didn't hear.
He said he wouldn't give. Basically, he wouldn't budge. He wouldn't give up.
Yeah, he would have given
information.
more. I mean, he would have given me a time of day.
No.
No, he didn't say that.
No, I said he wouldn't give. He wouldn't give up any information. Basically,
Dang, Banks. Dog, Hampton want to be back in the MIA. It's the other school, man. Let them stay over there, man. Let them stay over there. We continue to keep racking up that W, that out of conference W, and just let it keep going. Let them stay over there. We don't want them. Let them stay. All right.
But
I also don't think they want to be over here. But Hampton, I think Hampton want to be back.
But I'll say this: do we have 3 teams with 9 wins and over? I don't know. That's a maybe.
No, that's a reach. I think we all are. We're all being optimistic.
But I will say this. I will say this. Do we have 3 teams with 6 wins or better?
Hell yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I think we're gonna go 8-4. 8-4 is really what I think. I just don't know what that 4th loss will be. I know it won't be to Morgan State.
So y'all gonna lose one of the games that y'all should win.
Yes.
It always happens.
No,
it always happens.
It
always happens.
Yeah,
which is the reason why I got us losing South Carolina State. All the indicators say that we shouldn't lose to South Carolina State, but on the road in Orangeburg, it's still gonna be hot. I don't know what it is they put in. I don't know what it is they put in that darn food down there, but we go down there and lose, man. Even when they don't have a national good team.
Against Norfolk in the last 22 years, we're 2-20. So yes, Jesus. I do think there is a weird like.
Why did you say that,
Troy? You better hope so, Troy.
I mean, we beat them in their band last year, so I'm not tripping. It is what it is.
2-20.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Talk about. I don't know why that mouth is open, Erica, because there was a span of 40 years straight where we whipped y'all ass.
You didn't beat us for 40 years straight.
Check the record.
When we were all in the CIAA.
Check the record. Check the record.
Please go to bed.
Don't matter. I went 3-1 against y'all. I should have gone 4-0, but I went 3-1 against y'all. So it don't matter.
You're tired.
Okay, well,
You're
all I'm saying is, like,
you're sleeping.
It is what it is.
Go to sleep. 2-20 against Norfolk State, a basketball school. You're wilding. Get out of here.
What up? Well, listen. For the
When's the last time you beat Howard? A long time ago.
No comment on that.
You pay rent at Hughes Stadium to us.
Golly, bro.
That's nasty work.
That's nasty.
No. What's nasty work is the fact that they need government funds, and the government looks at Green Stadium every year, and they say, you know what?
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this, bro.
Hey, you talking about Green Stadium? Ain't y'all? They getting lights.
Brown is green. No, brown is green.
Green already got lights. They got lights. They got lights that change colors, man.
They don't got
bathrooms.
They don't got bathrooms. They don't got bathrooms. They don't got bathrooms.
We unveiled.
No, they don't have bathrooms.
Hey, y'all heard of the Green Book?
Nice porta johns. It's got
like
running water.
Also known as not bathrooms.
I've been to some
no running water anywhere.
I've been to some nice construction sites that's got nice porta johns.
Ain't no running water.
These are the ones. There's stairs. They have doors. There's like 3 stalls. They're super cute.
We call them.
I saw toilet paper going out of the ramp.
We call them commercial porta potties.
No, we call them princess
potties.
potties.
There's the ones that you use for those really nice outdoor parties with the table.
Man, I had to go all the way inside of the building where the gym is at.
Dookie stains on one of the side of this porta potty. It took
some games you give out free food. Only person that didn't get free food at the Morgan State game was Banks.
If y'all got to use the bathroom, I suggest anybody who goes to the school in DC's campus.
Now, them lights was nice though.
You gotta
go
find
into Burr,
or you just hold them butt cheeks,
or the students.
Go
into Burr, or the students.
Hey, you just hold.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
You ain't no bathroom. You just gotta hold it.
But I know where to park, and I know where to use.
I know what matter.
I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I know where to park, and I know.
Don't get no candy. Don't get nothing that's gonna tear your stomach up. Because you gotta hold it. All right,
Can't even buy
Parker's
candy
a
at our
mug.
games.
You can't get to your car in time. Listen, boy,
Hey, did you say? Hey, did you say hold your butt?
you hold the butt cheeks. You boy, it's gonna be that gut will take your ass up. I'm telling you.
I'm
You
dead,
better
yo.
hold it together.
I'm dead.
You can't
Hey,
use no
see,
bathroom
Pooh,
out there.
Pooh, you know what? You see what you did? This is what happened when you come back. You
I-
brought us all back from
Listen,
vacation,
$1 billion school. You gotta hold them butt cheeks because you can't use the bathroom. Like it's
No, those
like
really
it's
nice. Those
1951.
bathrooms are so
You
nice.
can't.
They're really
It's like the
nice.
civil rights era.
Hey, you
If
know,
you
as
need to
nice,
go to one of those
as,
Porta Johns.
as nice as they are, they wouldn't be nice as
bro.
It's like the civil rights era over there. You know, they want you to feel
have
the
y'all been to Hughes
experience
Stadium?
of our
Hughes Stadium is
ancestors.
gross. It's yucky. At least I know those princess potties are mine. Hughes Stadium is yucky.
They want you to be in it, you know, to understand what Dr. King had to go through. You know what I mean? Like it's something. It's something down at Browners Green, boy. I tell you.
Hey, bro, shut up, bro.
Now listen, I do say I call it the mountaintop.
Morgan hasn't won at Green Stadium.
I call it the mountaintop, but I'll tell you what, when you got to go up that mountaintop, you out of breath one. So now you got to get a drink. But you got to remember, there ain't no bathroom. So you get a drink, you chug that water, but now you got to find a bathroom. Right? See, it's about third quarter too. Right? But ain't no seats around because it's a small ass stadium. Right? Only about 5 porta potties. You know, shit ain't been cleaned out in about 7 weeks.
They absolutely have been cleaned. Get out of here. You bring them in fresh.
You gotta hold it. Listen, you be on edge. You gotta hold it all together.
And they're always on the home side, never the away.
Listen,
because they're for us, not y'all.
God bless. If you got a poor constitution, if you got a poor, digestive tract, Green Stadium ain't for you.
I suggest you do pelvic floor
exercise. Just watch the game on TV. Don't even go. If you got a grandchild, don't.
We don't got no bathrooms for Banks.
Don't come. I
hope you pee your pants.
Just hold it all together. Just hold it all together.
I hope you pee your pants.
No, I haven't yet, but I'm telling you, that brown is green, boy.
If y'all lose one more time in green,
that
y'all
brown
haven't
is
won
green.
Since 2008. It's crazy.
Listen, because that brown is green. That brown is green brings everybody down. That's why.
That's crazy.
Got a defunct tunnel.
That's crazy.
Listen, got high school.
The
high school got the local high school stadium looking better than y'all. How are y'all supposed to be the nation's premier HBCU, but Congress don't even want to give y'all no money when it comes to y'all stadium?
Hey, Pooh, man, please close it out.
Congress gives us money. Congress gives us money. We have enough money. We use it for other things, like Rhodes Scholars.
All right. Y'all know what we gotta do before we get up out of here.
Come on, y'all let these people close their show out, man.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Before we get up out of here,
you ducking and dodging bullets going to Hughes.
I'm so scared to do this. Banks
on Georgia Ave. What are you talking about? And y'all carry out trash. And
absolutely not.
How about that?
Come on, y'all.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be real. Yeah. How about that?
That's what you got to do to go to Hughes.
They ain't never gonna invite us. They ain't never gonna invite us back, y'all.
Ain't y'all band sucks. Y'all can't. The no time marching band.
Got the corner boys. The corner boys.
They had creases in their 11s. How you gonna have creases some cherry red 11s? Boy, I'll tell you what. Boy, I know y'all went to a white high school.
Where y'all went? Under Armour.
I know this. Y'all the type of folks that be wearing Air Force Ones all dirty to scuffed up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I absolutely do. I do.
Yeah, see,
I do. I'm proud of it. It's my white girl style.
See? There you go.
I do.
All right.
I got to get some golden gooses next. See? Golden geese or golden gooses? I don't know.
Banks, tell the people where they can find you, man.
And you can find me at Big Money Banks on Twitter, at Big Money Banks 1 on Instagram. I'm the one half. I'll say the less half because, even though my boy is tripping, I love that boy, MD, with Marcolm and Dave on Mondays at 9. So far, we've been at 8, but come the season, we'll be at 9. And then, of course, on Wednesday with the Joshua Show, HBCU Nightly with your honorable host with the most.
Hey, bro, knock it off, bro.
What? Host with the most? Joshua
knock it off, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And Miss Faye, you can also catch me every day on Twitter randomly with my partner in crime, Miak Mike, the
Miak
cocaine,
Mike.
the cocaine bears, the Oros. You know what I'm saying? The Los Oros. But yeah, that's where you can find me on.
Hey, you need Jesus ASAP.
Hey, that brother's starving.
Hey, Josh, tell people where they can find you.
Hey man, just follow us, follow the network on all social medias at HBCU Nightly on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Follow us on all platforms. Please make sure you guys go to hbcunightly.com
Yeah, my bad.
/join. Join the network, man. Join the family, man. It's 100% free. It takes 30 seconds for you to join. If it takes you any longer than 30 seconds, please send me an email. We'll make sure we send you some merch. But go to hbcunightly.com /shop as well. We're going to be dropping prices for the whole summer. 50% off on everything for the summer as everybody's getting ready to get their colors ready for football season. So go there as well. And then go to hbcunightly.com /watch. Watch all of the shows from season 2 on the entire video on demand catalog at hbcunightly.com. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break, man. We'll release that information very, very soon. But in the meantime, between time, man, please keep connecting with my family here at Golden Boot, my brother Pooh, my brother Ant. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Amen.
All right. E.
Well, you can find me on Twitter at erlee0217. You can always find me at HBCU Nightly on Wednesday nights. I'm taking a very long vacation this summer, so don't expect too much back and forth about HBCU sports for me. I'm going to France, and I'm very excited about it. So
she got money.
She do though. She do.
I will be on the Riviera, so catch me there. But other than that,
you going to the Olympics?
I love it. No, I didn't want to go to the Olympics. I'm going after.
Okay. E, you will actually be very proud. Guess what my son is doing this summer?
Playing tennis.
He is taking French classes online.
Oh, très bon. Ça c'est très bon.
Hey, I ain't got my
all right, bro.
Open.
Yeah, all right, bro. Hey, knock it off. Hey, knock it off,
bro. Speaking of which, hold on. You know what's crazy? When I was at Browners Green,
she love doing that French flex.
Real quick.
She love doing that French flex.
I was at Browners Green. Matter of fact, it's so not like HBCU.
Bro, come on, bro. Bro, please, close it out, bro.
Germans, and I spoke German to them. They couldn't believe it.
Oh Lord!
Look what A&T Roy said.
What do you say?
Yes, I can be found at McDonald's sometimes, indeed. Yes.
Well, you can't use it because you got to use the bathroom there because you can't use the bathroom at Green
Stadium. I would not suggest using the bathroom at the McDonald's on Georgia Avenue.
OVA is going to stadium.
Please do not use the bathroom at McDonald's on Georgia Avenue.
It's better than the porta potties.
Man, hey,
porta potties. It's not.
Troy, relax, man. I don't have a family member that went to that ridiculous school y'all call that freaking puppy factory in Greensboro. All right, I don't have a single person that went to Puppy Chow U. Relax. All right, let's move on, my brother.
And if we're allowed to have a show again, we'll be back on Monday. Let's see who we got on
if we're allowed to have a show again.
We'll be back with hopefully the rest of the MEAC. I know we'll be talking Delaware State, South Carolina State with Kobe Orr.
Who did you?
Who you get from Delaware State?
Kobe Orr. He covered both of them.
Oh, both Delaware State and South Carolina State. Well, who the freak did you get from Norfolk?
We may or may not have Norfolk State.
I do not volunteer for tribute.
I reached out to HBCU Pass. They mostly cover the basketball side, and they kind of iffy. They I talked to them. I reach out to them because they said that a lot of people not really. They kind of keeping hush hush on the football side. A lot of people not really talking. So we'll see.
I wonder why that is.
You want to hear.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Does Kobe really cover Delaware State?
He does. He does. In real life, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to ask him why.
Adam Spencer says the Beholders. Hey, if you can,
Adam might know something about what's going on in Norfolk.
Yeah, shoot us the Beholders. I'll see if I can look that. If you can, shoot us the email or
Hampton
something.
hates Norfolk State as much as they hate us.
Well, hopefully the Legion, when they come to Morgan this year, there ain't gonna be no antics, no problems. I would love to hear the band.
We some head busters.
We wasn't trying to do none of that. We were just trying to get onto the field. Okay.
Hey,
we're a gentleman.
I just dropped our email. If y'all would send us that information. If y'all do know somebody who is willing to talk Norfolk State, we've been looking.
What about Rick? Rick Sanchez? Ain't Rick Sanchez?
That's Delaware State. I think he does basketball mainly. He's their number one DSU Hornet.
He is the only Hornet I know who ride or die on social media. I'm saying, like, I can't believe it. He rides or dies for DSU.
Yeah, but we pick up with the SWAC next Thursday. Starting off with it's a little mixture of the SWAC. Alabama State, Alcorn State, and then we'll have Zach come on talk about Tennessee State. So yeah, it's gonna be on and popping from there.
Alabama State, I'm gonna be listening.
Yeah, it's gonna be on and popping. So
Tennessee State, hey.
It's gonna be Nashville, DC soon. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, bro!
Right,
Come on, bro.
What we're going out on tonight? And
8-4. That's your fourth loss. That's it. All right. Keep moving.
Banks, I'll see you in November.
I'm whooped at it.
If you show up. Sometimes you don't be coming out.
Just listen, November 23rd. All right,
Aunt.
I'm safe in these Baltimore streets. You ain't.
More like the county for you. More like the
y'all
county.
Y'all done got us started.
More like the county. She's more of a county girl. That's all right.
I'll be in these Baltimore streets all the time. I'm safe in these streets. You ain't.
She be in the white L.
Conor McGregor's out. UFC 303.
Yeah.
I saw that. Oh, that's what I meant to ask you. Tank, Frank Martin this weekend. Josh, who you got?
No, it's Tank, man. It's Tank all day. I'm honestly on. It's Tank. It's Tank, and then you got David Benavidez fighting the Mexican monster on the as the co-main. He gonna knock the Ukrainian brother who hasn't fought in I think 4 years. He gonna knock him out. And,
he was one of the guys on the front lines.
I don't know. Maybe, but he gonna get knocked out tomorrow. He gonna get knocked out Saturday though. Yeah. And I got Tank. I got Tank. I think Frank is not gonna let Tank knock him out. I don't think Frank stands a chance, but I don't think he's gonna let Tank knock him out.
After the way he flinched, he's gonna be running.
He gonna be running.
I honestly, somebody asked me at work about it, and I'm gonna tell them like I'm gonna tell you like I told them. I don't think Tank loses until he fights Shakur. If that fight ever happens, and I don't.
It happens. It happens. And
I'm not saying that it don't happen. I'm saying you think he loses to Shakur.
Too skilled, bro.
By 1,000 cuts.
You can't beat what you can't hit.
Exactly.
And Shakur gonna end up signing with Floyd. And I think that there's a lot of pieces that's gonna happen there. The Floyd playing little games again tonight. He posted that Tank's fight was canceled again tonight. Like, knock it off. But I think Shakur ends up signing with Floyd once he's done over at Top Rank. And I agree with you, Pooh. I think the only fighter in that weight class that can beat Tank is Shakur, and it's because of his defense. It's death by 1,000 cuts.
I know what y'all saying. I just
you can't beat him if you can't hit him.
I hear y'all.
All right. We'll be back on on Monday. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
Absolutely.
Like that, we out.
This show was presented by betonline.ag.
Bring me my money.